Figaro.
He's got in the top 2 of the top 10.
I can see by your eyes said everything.
What went wrong?
Hang on. Where are you?
Sean, if you're listening, I'm sorry. The secret's out. I can take it now.
You pair of I'll fight the both of you now. Come on. I'll fight the both of you now.
I don't think people realise how good Wayne Rooney was. I genuinely don't.
He had everything,
Yeah.
Everything.
Man United's greatest ever goal scorer.
That's what I mean. And he was England's for a while, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Kane went.
That's some title, isn't it? When you look at the players that they've had, so I think that tells you how good he was.
It's probably even better than what Newcastle's all-time.
Yeah. I wouldn't argue with that.
No.
So, Mancini always used to say, wide, wide, wide. I'm staying low for the cameras so they can see me.
He was right, by the way. Look at it.
You're on fire today! You're on fire today! But anyway, and I go to the right, but I'm not like wide and high. He always wanted wide and high. So I went in more in the striker's position. So I'm here. And then someone plays the ball to me, and the defender's there. I think it's Collins. So I go like that, like I'm going to play round the court. He goes that way. I'm just going like that. A big man moving like that. It was fantastic. He went for a hot dog.
It was great vision.
And then, that's what it is. Vision. That's the word,
Awareness.
Alex. Awareness, yes.
And the technique to finish it off.
Exactly.
I don't want to pee on your fire, but your strike, was it a little bit of a mishit?
Don't spoil it. If it was, just don't tell anyone.
Can I say, as a striker, there is nothing wrong with a little bit of a mishit because it often takes into the corner when otherwise it might not.
You know what? I've got to be honest. It was a little. No, I didn't hit it as clean as I would like. I sort of brushed the floor a little bit. But I still got the power on there.
It's all about the turn, though, isn't it?
It's all about the turn.
It's all about
the turn. Yes, it's all about the turn.
It's changed already.
No, I've not changed anything.
Fine.
He's changing.
I've not changed. Rose. Number.
What a goal that was! Christ almighty.
That was an unbelievable strike, but he was hitting hope a little bit.
On the volley.
He didn't have the turn. I'm sure it was his debut as well.
It was.
He should be higher than that.
Yeah, 4.
Jagiel.
Oh my God! It's gonna be true.
Let it be. 3.
Figaro.
He's got in the top 2 of the top 10.
He's put himself
Oh, 0.
You see, you put yourself number 1.
Right. 2.
Micah Richards. I wanted to put myself top, but company, wasn't it? Company.
I mean, it's such a massive game that we left out of the derby. It's like...
There's half of you want to win the derby,
yeah.
but half of you saying you need to pay for this.
I know, yeah. And then with about 20, 25 minutes ago, he puts Big Duncan on, and then he puts me on. I'm thinking, yeah, we're getting beat now, and you want me to go and save the game? So
next morning.
Went in the next morning, got the kids up early, took them to school early, half an hour early, dropped them off at 8 o'clock.
Did you think about what you were going to say?
I knew exactly what I was going to say.
Which
Can you repeat that?
In no uncertain terms. And I got to the training ground and I went barging into his office because I seen his car. I knew he was in. I didn't even knock. I went steaming into his office. But Big Dunk beat me to it. Big Dunk. I can hear Dunk tearing the paint off the walls as well. Yeah.
I tell you what, after Big Dunk, I bet he thought, God, it's only Alan Shearer. Thank God for that.
And then, that was it then.
And then he lost his job.
And then he lost his job.
Did you feel guilty about that?
No.
He was buzzing, wouldn't you?
Not at all.
Yeah,
well, to be honest, if he hadn't have left, if Newcastle had won that game, I would have had to left. Had to leave, yeah. Definitely, I'd have to go, yeah. I don't know if I get on well with him now, though.
Yeah.
It's great now.
Did you punditry with you guys?
Yeah.
I've worked with him for years. It was all fine. It was
Good
all...
friends now, text each other
I mean, he's
and play
such
golf.
he's such a lovely guy.
I said to him, if you were this nice when you're Newcastle manager, you might be still there now.
Can I ask you to do something now?
Of course.
Would you like to make an official public apology to Sean Wright?
Not really. Sean, if you're listening...
That camera.
Oh, wait, we're looking.
Over there.
Sean, if you're listening, I'm sorry. The secret's out. I can take it now. The past is the past. Let it be in the past. I'm sorry.
That's good you said that, because I was about to ask Alan whether we should drop you from this podcast, because that's sort of, if you're not that kind of team player.
I'm a team player, don't worry.
And at the end of the game, the feeling?
And then you go into the changing rooms. But the thing is, though, like everyone's looking at Sean, but I know it's my fault. So I remember someone come over to me and said, Sean, like, what was Sean doing there? And I'm like, that position there.
So you didn't go, excuse, it's my fault.
But in your heart of hearts, you know it's you. And it's weird because back then you're looking for the player ratings, aren't you? It was weird.
Did you really look for the player?
I was looking, especially in Manchester. And I think I got a 6, which I was buzzing with. I was more like a 2. I was buzzing with it. And I think Sean, it said he should have stayed with his runner or something like that. So I was,
So you didn't go into the dressing room and apologise?
No
This is the
way.
first time you ever told it?
This is the first. I might have mentioned it a little bit before,
like this,
but not quite like this. So
City fans, you're going to get hammered. You cost them.
The City fans know, though. I think.
Yeah.
Deep down, they know. If it was at the game,
Is that why they don't like you?
Pretty much. I used to be a midfielder. You know that. Go on, laugh it off. Go on.
Not laughing.
Yeah, look, you can see by your eyes. I can see by your eyes. Your eyes said everything.
What went wrong?
Hang on. Where are you?
So I used to be a striker way back when. I used to be a striker, and then I was a midfielder, and I made my debut in a pre-season friendly.
Is this under 12?
Everton. I was 17, and I was unbelievable. Honestly, I'm not exaggerating.
You were that unbelievable that you got sent back to right back.
I was like Vieira. They was calling me the mini Vieira. That's what they was calling me. Mini Vieira. Yeah, I put a bit of timber since then. But mini Vieira. But yeah, the higher I went, the more difficult.
So not only were you a failed forward, you were also a failed midfielder as well.
Basically.
And then Suey walked in. You know,
Was he managing at the time?
Graham Souness was managing at the time, yeah.
Oh, God.
So Suey come in, and things were going all over the place, chucking stuff, and he was effing and blinding. And Suey said, "You pair of I'll fight the both of you now. Come on, I'll fight the both of you now. Come on, two of you. I'll have you and I'll have you together."
Brilliant.
Unbelievable.
That doesn't
It
surprise
was like,
me.
oh my God.
Unbelievable.
And then, of course, they had to do their grovelling apologies, sat next to the manager on the Monday or the Tuesday morning, or shaking hands. And
Imagine being the manager of that game. You've got a player dives head and pretends to, and then your two players fighting.
Suey did, yeah. Suey came into the dressing room.
Not a great day for team spirit. What goalkeeping mistake can you remember from a teammate?
Scott Carson, but we've done that story. We're not talking about that.
No.
He's not spoken to me since.
Have you rang him up and apologised?
Every time I see him at City, I look at him. He just avoids eye contact with me.
Does he not said anything?
He's not said anything.
Is it like an awkward silence now when you say?
It's awkward.
How much did he cost
Shearer
you?
and Keane, you know, when they see each other.
How much did he cost you?
It cost me a lot. £1 million to be precise. A year.
Thank you for watching. Listen and subscribe to Match of the Day Top 10 on BBC Sounds. And to be the first to see more from us right here, subscribe to the BBC Sounds YouTube channel.